Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel, A Little Geek, A Little Chic. It has been a hot minute since I've made a video on this channel. So grab your beverage of choice and let's get into it. The Booktube Newbie Tag. So what the Booktube Newbie Tag is, if you're not familiar, is for people like me who have a channel that will feature books, hence Booktube, to have an outlet. So the newbie tag is for new people to Booktube to let you know a little bit about themselves and what they're like. So first off is, why did you start this channel? Like I said, I started this channel a hot minute ago. I started it for my planner, and I still love my planner. It's a thing. And just generally an outlet for my creativity, but that fizzled out. So I thought, you know what? I love to discuss books, and I love watching other booktubers. So why don't I join the fun and discuss books? I don't think this channel will be solely books. I think there'll be other stuff on it as well. But that's why I started making the Booktube videos. The next question, if you see me looking down, I have them written down over here. Just full disclosure, is what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, me. Just joking, but really, no. I plan on having a mix mash different stuff. TBRs, monthly wrap-ups, who knows what you'll get from me. Vlogs, weekend vlogs, something fun, maybe a recipe video. So I don't think it'll be exclusively 100% booktube, but generally there will always be talk of books and what I'm reading, even in the recipe videos probably if I post any. So I will be sure to tag them appropriately in case you're not interested, but my uniqueness will be my lifestyle and bringing it all to you guys and putting it out there. So what are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm excited for an outlet to talk to you guys, to make friends on Booktube, to be out there, and I am kind of an introvert, you guys, and over time I've kind of come out of my shell, but I'm not gonna lie, 2020 has been crap. Let's put it no layman's terms. It's been awful. And it has been awful for me also mentally. So I've found my escape in books, but I've really lost a lot of myself socially that I used to have before the pandemic. I used to be out there at events in our city as an usher, dealing with everybody face to face all the time, talking to everybody, making sure everybody's having a great time. And I loved it. I didn't think it would be for me, but I loved it. And losing that outlet with the events and everything shutting down has been hard. It's been harder than I thought it would, and it's really sort of drawn me back into my introverted lifestyle. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well put myself out there on the internet for everybody about books. Who loves books? Let's talk about books. The next question is, why do you love reading? The common answer, it's an escape. And this year we all need a little escape. There's no hot holidays happening. I live in a cold climate, guys. It's October and there's already snow. Okay, we got minus 20 degrees Celsius over here some days with the wind chill already. I would like to go to Vegas or somewhere warm, but the reality is it's not happening. So I need to escape somewhere else through books. And I've been doing that a lot this year, and I think all of you have too. So exploring new worlds, letting my brain and my imagination soar, building these characters in my head that I'm reading about on page and developing them in my brain the way that the author has put them out there is just top notch. That is one of my favorite things. Reading lets me explore worlds I wouldn't see except inside of my mind. The next question is, what book series got you into reading? Cool. I could state the obvious that it was Harry Potter, and that really did shake my brain up and brought me into the fantasy realm that I'd never even knew was a genre before. But to be honest, from the very beginning, what captured me and brought me into reading, besides Archie comics, because I think we all had a thing for Archie comics, hashtag Team Betty over here, and I think that it was the Babysitter's Club books. Those ones just got me, and I just read through them, and they dealt with issues that you deal with. And it was nice to see real issues that you had at that age on paper. I also really like the Goosebumps series, and I read, I think, almost all of those also. Question number 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Hi, Canadian booktuber to other Canadian booktubers. Can we be friends? That's my question. Please. But seriously, I kind of would ask them, I guess, were you nervous when you started your channel and put yourself out there? And were you afraid that people wouldn't watch and that everyone would think that the books you read were not worth the time or effort, or question your reading choices? I guess those are some good questions too. But yeah, seriously, let's be friends. The next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Scheduling. I love to post content, and there's some things that I know will be like, clearly TBR and wrap up. Easy peasy. But in the middle, what do I put out there for you guys? Tell me below. What do you want to see the most on BookTube that you don't see enough of? Is it reading vlogs? Is it reading and everyday life all together? Like someone cleaning their house for a bit, then reading for a while, then going out somewhere, then reading for a while. You know, those kind of things. Number 8 is, when did you start reading? Well, I started reading when I was younger in school. Scholastic book fairs were the best. Hi, all you Canadian kids, you know that one week a year, the Scholastic Book Fair comes and it sets up in your library at your school, no matter how big city or small town, and you beg your parents for money, and you'd go with your $15 or $20 or whatever they gave you, and you see how many books you can get for that amount and still have money for that pencil with the Goosebumps topper. You hear me? They always had those fun little things. That was my personal, I had 1 or 2 books that I really wanted, but then it was like, how many can I get? Because how much content can I take in? So it was about, I think my love of reading, like actually on my own without being prompted at school, didn't actually start until about grade 6 or 7. And then it kind of fizzled out in high school, to be honest. And some of the assigned reading we had was not interesting, so the last thing I wanted to do outside of that was pick up a book. And as I got to grade 11, 12, I started reading a lot more again, and that's when it stuck. And so since then, I've been reading for a long time, you guys. I'm an old booktuber, and I love it. And I read everything. I read YA, I read fantasy, I read adult, I read adult contemporary, I read graphic novels, middle grade, you name it, I will read it. Nonfiction, I've had a thing for nonfiction lately. And yeah, so I'd say I was a late bloomer to the party. Middle school to the end of high school is when reading really became a solid staple for me. The question number 9, I love this question, you guys. It says, where do you read? So I read everywhere. I used to be like, oh, people are going to see me reading. I don't care anymore. I read at work. So we currently don't have a lunchroom because COVID, no social eating, social areas. So we all just kind of like eat at our desks and take our breaks at our desks. So what I will do is I will put in 2 little headphones, 2 little earbuds, and listen to some kind of ambiance coffee shop or something like that to drown out the open concept work area that I'm in. And I will turn around with my back to everybody else, open my book, have my snack, listen to my ambient music, and read the book. That's at work. At home, right here. This is called my cozy corner. This is my little sectional couch, and this is my cozy corner. It is probably one of my favorite spots in the house to read. I also like my library room, which plus you guys will get a video for that. I need to reorganize them shelves badly. It is a hot mess in there, and it's real bad. Like I even have like Smart Sweets gummy bears in there in a box that are sitting around, and like just because I just haven't put them away. And my shoes and my bags and my purses for work and go in there in the closet, but I never put them in the closet. They're just all over the floor. So I really need to organize my library life in that room a little bit more. But those are my main spots: my cozy corner and at work, and anytime I'm out at an appointment or something and I can take time to just read, I will. And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Recently, I'm such a mood reader. Recently, it is a lot of adult fiction, and specifically since it's spooky season. Hello, spooky season. I've been reading a lot of horror and thrillers. Sorry if you can hear the cat over here. And it's just been a thing. So this is my cat. She's gonna just hang out with us in the cozy corner, if that's okay. But recently it's been a lot of, like I said, horror, thrillers, spooky stuff. But some of my favorite things to read are, I really want to get into fantasy, you guys. I think I scare myself that fantasy's too hard, and I won't be able to grasp it. But historical fiction, literary fiction, YA, and contemporary, those are my primaries. I have been dabbling a lot more in the thrillers lately, so it's a whole mix for me. You'll see all kinds of things on this channel, and not always the newest releases either. I will be doing whatever I feel like reading, so backlist stuff galore. That's it for the Booktube Newbie Tag. Thanks for sticking with me. As always, leave any comments down below. Subscribe and hit the little icon bell down there. I think it's down there. And I'll see you guys with my next video coming soon.